Hello everyone, this is SystemCollapse and I'm back yet again playing Invasion. And in between episodes, haven't done a ton, did a little setup for this video, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, let's take a look. I set up some poor man's automation for creating some empowered lapis, pretty much anything I want to create here. I wanted to create a whole bunch of empowered lapis pretty much to make a whole bunch of greenhouse glass that we're going to need. I probably already made too many. I made too many of the blocks anyway, so I'm not really concerned. Other than that, I made some bits and pieces for stuff we're going to work on. I made an anvil so I can make flat transfer nodes, basically because I wanted them for this, but now that I have a spare anvil, I can make it anytime. Am I out of power? What am I out of? Oh, I'm out of blocks. Excellent. So they're all done. What else here? Oh, mobs. The difficulty has gone up, and I haven't seen any yet. But dinosaurs should be a thing now. So, yeah, there should be T-Rexes about, and that is horrifying. So, something for us to be aware of. I'm sure we'll see one before long. I built this new area. Well, this area was here. It was just a roof before. Then I built this new area up here for stuff we're going to work on. Other than that, not a whole lot. I can make these hardened blocks so easy now. They are a joke. I basically just queue up a whole bunch of cobble and these things. It does the breaking and the harvesting, and easy peasy. Then I just, you know, as it makes sand or gravel, I should say, throw it over, make sand, and just like that. Did that? That just killed a Herobrine. Apparently Herobrine can be shot by those things. That is good to know. Let's get rid of this. So what are we going to work on today? This is the first thing here. I want to make a Ring of Regeneration. I did not know this recipe was so cheap, so we're going to get right to that. There we go. Let's go here. We're going to need a block of diamantine, so we'll get right on that. And people keep asking in comments, why do I keep using crafting grids? Well, pretty much I just want to use them up. If I break these right now, I'm going to stop replacing them, okay? If I break these at this point, they're probably just going to break. I'm not going to be able to use them for a recipe later on anyway, and I might as well just get done with them. But I kept forgetting and replacing them for no apparent reason. I don't need that many. Need some gas tiers. You can get those just from sieving soul sand. You can make soul sand super easy by the atomic reconstructor. Let's see here. We need, I think, yeah, we need a bottle of water. Need this. We need the ring, which is, what else is it? Ring is glowstone for 4 iron. Is that it? Yes, and a glowstone. Do this. And I've never used this thing before, so I'm not even sure exactly how it works, but we'll see. Come here. I guess we can go upstairs, grab some netherwort. And people keep asking me, how do I get ender lilies? Well, I just got 2. It's simple as that. The more you get, the easier you get. You can also make this here. I did this early in the game, and I didn't really show it. Is it scythe or sickle? Sickle? No, it's a scythe. Scythe. This particular scythe from Biomes Aplenty, it does like AoE. It's an AoE grass breaker. So I made one of those. Actually, I made like 2 or 3 of them. I can't remember. And broke a whole ton of grass. And that is how I got some of my early ender pearls. Not ender pearls, ender lilies. Let's see here. We're making the Ring of Regeneration. And once we have it, we'll have to run outside and give it a test. Diamantine, water. We've got everything. We really just need to head downstairs and make the actual diamantine. It's not even powered. Like, this is really cheap. I should have had this early on. Do this, do that. There we go. Ring of Regeneration. And we're going to have to go outside and test this because, well, the only way to test it is to take some damage. I know this one. There's an upgraded version. We're not going to be able to make this. It needs Dragon's Breath and Nether Star. So we're just going to ignore this one. Oh, and we're up to difficulty 7. That is fantastic. I mean that in the loosest way possible. Let's look around. Any dinosaurs about? Let's get rid of these guys. We're gonna work on an EXP farm too. Not today, probably very soon though. The only thing I really want to get done first, we're kind of gonna start the process today and finish the process tomorrow, is EXP farm. I really want an EXP farm, and I need to stop killing mobs because I actually meant to take. I'm out here to take damage, right? Do some more damage. That was quite the snipe. So let's equip it. Yeah, this thing is healing me pretty good, actually. Look at that. Well, that is pretty cool. There's lots of mobs here. And this is a Herobrine. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do that to him. Come here, sir. Talk to me. Whoa, I almost fell in lava. He did though, because he's silly. We're not taking barely any damage though, I have to say. Herobrines without weapons apparently aren't that scary. There we go. Grab his ender pearl. Shoot this guy. And try out this again, and look at that, health goes right up. Doesn't seem to be any charge or durability on the thing. Seems like it's definitely win-win. So I'm very happy I made that. I should have made that much sooner. I honestly didn't think it was going to be that simple to make. They got, and they have exploded a giant hole here, which I'm a little concerned about. I think it's just a matter of time before they get under my base, so we're going to have to come up with some kind of solution for that, because they're getting lots of explosives now and lots of hit points, so they are going to be an issue. Not many have gotten close to my wall yet, but closest I got is this guy here. There's a little hole under here, I just covered it up, but in around there. They haven't got super close, but they are going to. It's just a matter of time. Also, I had a drone with one single saw. I watched him break. Let me see here. It was like one here, one here, one here. So yeah, one saw broke 3 blocks. So that's something to be concerned about too. I think the drones are actually probably the biggest threat in the game. Okay, so what are we going to work on today? Let's take a look here. I want to work on a new storage system. I'm not happy with the storage system I'm using, so we're gonna switch to a new one. And there is a complete storage system in this game, and it's the EndIO one, and I have never used it. I've kind of done some prep for it to get going, but we are going to use this one. The max level, there's different levels of this. So if I go to uses, actually the weird thing about this before I say anything, the first level of the storage system, so this tiny one, which I'm not sure how many chests that equals. It's not a ton. It is the most expensive one. Every time you upgrade this, it's the same price. So small, medium, big, large, huge, enormous, and then inventory system storage warehouse. And this one holds 540 stacks. So we're going to make some of those, and that's going to be that. Between that and an inventory panel and a couple conduits, we are good to go. So I do have stuff in my inventory for this, so we are going to get going with that. I just want to drop that off, and maybe this leather. Okay, so let's take a look here. I'll kind of show you the recipe. The recipe is not that bad. So here, this is the base level. No, I'm going to go to the tiny again. Oh, it's right here. The base level 1 takes one of these remote awareness upgrades, which are cheap. Just a counterbiner, electrical steel, that jazz. It takes a chassis, so that's one of the prices. These dark iron bars, but you get 16 per, so it's really not that expensive. And this is the most expensive part, but you get 16 per, but you need about, I think, 18 to get to the largest level one. So it really isn't that expensive at all, I don't think. Not myself. Let's grab some of these. I don't know how I'm going to make. I didn't make a ton. I need to make more dark steel, so what do we need? We need dark iron bars. Let's do that and that. I guess. Grab this. I don't want to make 6. I'm not going to be able to make that many, so let's just go to use. Use this. So I should be able to just go, let me see here. 1, 2. Let's do that one more time. I think I get this set up to do it really quick. Where is this? So use that. So let's take all of this, throw that there. And I made a bunch of those because I know I'm probably going to make 8 or 9 of these things, so not a big deal. Throw those there. Then I should be able to just do this now. 2 mediums. I'll keep the chest in there. 2 bigs. 2 large. 2 huge. And 2 warehouse. And could I make another one? I think I could make one more. Let's try to make it. Let's see here. Tiny. Boop. If I could, it'd be great. Go here. Go here. Oh, no. Go to use. Do the same thing. Do this again. Pull that out for a second. Get this stuff stacked up in good places. And yeah, this stuff is really, really easy to craft, which is nice. Big, large, huge. Let's go grab some more chest. Whoa. Where'd all the stuff that was in there go? Okay, I am not sure what happened, but it deleted my attempt to make a third one, so I'm not going to bother with that right now. We got 2. That is good enough to get started. So what I want to do, well, I am actually, for once, I am actually going to break these. So like I said, it's just going to break them, and it's kind of why I haven't been doing it. But that's fine, because we need to get all of our items transferred into these before we can use them. Well, we are going to use them, but I need to transfer all my items into them, I guess I should say. So let's grab these. Let's throw these here. They have no interface by themselves. They're getting power already because I have RF transmitters nearby. They have like 100,000 buffer, but I think they only like use like 10. It's either 1 or 10 RF a tick. It's really not a big deal. It's actually minuscule when you think about it. We're also going to need this, I guess. Then we will grab. We're gonna need some conduit. Let's grab some item conduit. One thing to note too, when you're connecting to these things, if this didn't have any RF in it right now, the conduit wouldn't actually connect to it. They're kind of odd like that. We're gonna set that to extract. Gonna set that to insert, and I guess we can just leave this on here for now. Boom. And unlike this here, so this here needs to have a remote awareness upgrade on the conduit. Since you make these with remote awareness upgrades, the panel doesn't need to actually be in there to work. So when we finally do set this up, all we're going to need is however many of these we want to use, enough conduits, connect them all, and a panel, and that's all we'll need. It'll be a nice, simple, clean, and I'll probably do 7 or 8 of these, probably be my guess, and then some kind of auto way to keep the nutrient distillation filled up. But yeah, let's see here. I want to set this to extract always, and this is going to start getting items, and this is going to start just bleeding our system, and that's exactly what I want. And yeah, once it's completely bled, we'll be able to just completely start using just these. And this should be enough to hold all this. If it's not, I'll make some more and it won't be a big deal. But yeah, the only way to access the items in these things is with an inventory panel. So if you're using an inventory panel and either run out of power or run out of nutrient distillation, you're not going to be able to access your items. I mean, you could pull them out with a transfer pipe or a conduit, but you're going to have a way of storing all those items because they're not going to come out in any organized manner. So something to be aware of. But yeah, that is going to be our new inventory system. I think it's pretty cool. It's very simple, and sleek, and it's not going to take much space. So it'll make me start actually using the grid, so which is something I really want to start doing. Okay, let's get to our next project here. Our next project is going to be, well, we're going to set up, I made farming stations. I made the one last episode and I made 3 more. So yeah, we got 4 farming stations now, and I want to set a couple of them up. I want to set some up here, and I want to set some up on my ender pearls, and then I want to set some up in a new area. So I'm going to set up these ones really quick because this one here is only going to take a second. Let's just break that. Let's break that, I guess. I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. We're going to need... How should we do this? I'll just do this from the bottom, I guess. This. We'll break that. I don't think I ever explained either. If you want to break these blocks here, just hold shift. Oops. Hold shift on the side of them and right click, and they will break. And sometimes with the top too, but I think it's going to be open hand. Yes, open hand. And they'll break. And I'll have to fix that after. It's going to drive me crazy. So it makes it really easy to move them around, which has made working with them very, very easy, I have to say. What do we need here? Just throw this here right now. I just need to be able to sit. Do I forget what pack I'm playing? I've been working with these blocks so much I don't remember that there's gravity. I need to go back up, put up the farming station. So let's go do that. Farming station in here, because farming stations can harvest these automatically. And I'm just doing it this way because I want to put the power on the bottom. And, you know, I'm not going to go complex with this at all. I'm just going to keep it nice and simple. And I should only have to come back and give it a hoe every once in a blue moon. And other than that, should not be a problem. So, what do we need here? Configure. Push. I guess we just want push. I guess push. You know what? Let's put it on push pull. Then I can put the hose in there too. There you go. That'll work. Let's go down here. Where's that hole? Oh. I have one of these off center in the wrong spot, so I need to fix that elevator. It's going to drive me nuts. Let's do this. Break that. And I don't care about the power on these. Like, this will keep it low powered. It's not going to need to work super fast. It just needs to work. So that's that. Let's see here. What kind of hoe should I do? What has decent durability? Diamond, of course. Jeweled. No. Void crystal. Not. Probably end up being iron. Not iron. Diamond, I mean. Diamonds are actually pretty cheap for me. Yeah, we're going to do some diamond hose, I guess. Let's do that. Over here, we're going to do the same exact thing. Except for, I'm going to have to actually break a couple of these for now. Do this. Do that. Gonna have to open hand that. Let's try to do it the right way this time. Go down here. We'll just do that. Little pain how I have to do it, but it'll work. Trying to take damage for no apparent reason. Farming station. That. I guess we could throw this here. That there, that there. And it'll plant the rest as it gets more seeds, so we'll get the seeds no problem on this one. I guess we can throw that down. Configure that. We'll do the same thing. Push pull. Did I give it a hoe? No, I didn't. Give it a hoe. And then we should be able to just... What's this? Oh, my cyberware chargers. Confusing me. I'm on the wrong floor. There we go. See here. Why am I on the wrong floor? There we go. Now we're on the right floor. Break that. Give it one of these. Grab those because they're expensive. And that. There we go. We've got those all, you know, semi-automated. That's as automated as I care. It will pull in the ender pearls as they grow. And this will pull in the redstone as it grows. I really don't care about much more automation than that. I just want to make sure I'm getting the max uptime on growth. These grow pretty fast. Those are going to grow slow either way. Okay, the next thing we're going to set up here, I kind of have these posts set up. The power I'm going to work on is going to be the immersive engineering diesel. Yes, I just did this in FTD Beyond, but in this pack, it is pretty much the best option. I've looked at all the power options. There's, you know, lots. You got these advanced generators. These things are expensive to build and not worth the output. What else? You've got solar, way too much iron. There is solar, like this solar, but I'm tired of it. I am tired of it. And you still have to worry about night. Oh, and they made the recipes harder, didn't they? That recipe's cheap. I guess they actually kind of made them cheaper. Well, that one's expensive. And tier 4, of course, near impossible. You wouldn't need more than tier 3 anyway. We're not going to use it. I'm babbling anyway. You're not going to use a ton of power either way in this pack. So 4,000 or 8,000 from some generators is going to be more than enough to suit all of our needs. So that is that. Is that deleting those blocks? That is really odd. We're not going to worry about that. I just kind of want to get those up there because that's where we want. Like I said, these blocks are glitchy. Glitchy as heck. There we go. I guess we're going to need to be able to get power here. I guess I could do that easy this way. And we are going to upgrade these with octatics. So they're going to be 15 by 15s. And that is going to be pretty cool. They don't need maximum amount of uptime. They'll produce more than enough. The crops I'm probably going to do. Is that getting power? Yes. The crops I'm probably going to do is going to be... trying to remember. I have to look. There's seeds for one. So I could do beetroots. Really easy. Or potatoes. I know potatoes is one. Let's look at biodiesel. Which would be the best benefit to us? So, biodiesel. There we go. So, plant oil. We could use pumpkin, regular seeds, melon, or industrial. Doesn't really matter which one of these I use. I'll probably just use industrial hemp. And I do have one of those seeds kicking around somewhere, I think. You can get it from just breaking grass. This one, biodiesel, I don't want biodiesel. I want ethanol. This one, yeah, we'll probably use potato for this one. I think it gives you the same amount of output. No, carrot, corn cob. We might do corn. Actually, we might do hemp and corn. If we do hemp and corn, we'll maximize our output. So that's already been decided. That is what we're doing. But now we just need to fill this out, and I kind of set it up so I'd be able to know where I was going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and same thing, because at max size they're 15 by 15, so that is what we're doing there. There we go. And there we go. We're gonna need hose, of course. Might as well throw those in. And I'm gonna have to get some corn because I don't think I actually have corn. But corn grows a lot at the villages and shouldn't be too hard to find. As for hemp, I think I have it. I'm going to take a look there. I know I only have like one though, so I'm going to have to let it grow over time. But it shouldn't take too long to fill out a field, especially once we got some greenhouse glass on there. And I'm not seeing it. So let's do this then. Let's go to... sickle? No, it was a scythe, wasn't it? We came to this conclusion already. Guess we'll do... how long's the stone one? It doesn't really tell you how long they last. That's unfortunate. Cobble. I grabbed cobble from there. Now that I'm moving my entire system, I need all my stuff, of course, right? So, let's grab that. And go up here. Wrong floor. Here. And some sticks. Still not full. So I guess it's going to hold about 16,000 items per one, which is pretty sweet. That's actually more than enough, I think. What was it? Can't remember. Oh, like that. I I'm definitely not going to need 32 of them. Probably like 3, just to be safe. Do that. And I can get rid of this stuff too. It will deal with it for me. And I guess that too. There we go. Okay, let's head out. I'd also like to see some dinosaurs or a T-Rex, just so I could show you guys. I've seen them, not myself, but I've seen Dark Osto when he was playing, dealing with them. You cannot shoot them with arrows. Just something to keep in mind. It is not something that you are allowed to do. And sometimes you have creepers riding them, which is fantastic. We should also be seeing the rocket spiders or flying spider things. And they're probably more horrifying than the Rexes, to be honest. Let's head this way. Do this thing. Grab one of these. And do this. Is that hemp? There we go. We already got our hemp. Might as well run around, try to grab a couple if we can. Was that corn seeds? Huh. That can be used to be planted, right? I'm hoping that can be planted. I'm guessing it can. We'll go and grab some more corn from the village real quick. There's a Rex. Let's go see that Rex. I see him. You guys probably can't barely see him yet. I am going to get that creeper that's riding on him before I get to him, though. So there he is. Oh, he's coming. He's dancing over there. I just want to kill the creeper. They don't seem very bright when they have the creepers on them, but... Oh, he's kind of stuck. Oh, there he is. He's coming. And he's talking to me. And you can't shoot these things with arrows, so... Grab that. There we go. This is the first one of those we need. And we still have yet to see... Oh, no. There we go. We're still yet to see the flying spiders. And out of all of them, that's probably the one I want to see the least. So, but yeah, pretty cool. Of course, it's raining. Guess we'll head upstairs, straight into the rain. Grab, I guess we can just throw the corn in this one. And we'll throw the hemp into this one. There you go. And that'll start that process. This is going to take a while, but it is going to fill out these fields. They will keep the seeds internally by default before we even have to get into this. In time, though, we're going to have to automate sickles. Not sickles, sorry, hoes. And it's not going to be diamonds, that's for sure. That'll be too expensive. Don't know what the easiest one is. Once we're up and running, it's not going to be that expensive to make a lot of things. So we might have to go with something else there. There's no really good ones to choose from. I wish there was a diamond one. Or the IOTs would work in there, but they don't. Because if the IOTs worked, I think you would be able to go... Obsidian? No, they've taken out the obsidian IOT, didn't they? That's unfortunate. Because if they had the obsidian IOT, we'd also have the obsidian hoe. That makes sense. But yeah, now we got farms started. I mean, they're not doing much now. We are going to make a whole bunch of the greenhouse glass and cover those entire fields. Then we'll be able to get into the immersive engineering and have a proper, you know, source of power. Because right now, our power is horrible. I thought early game, I didn't realize how much power I was going to need. So I thought these, and these still, I'm going to still use these to power all of our guns. The bulk of our machines, stuff like that. But anything that is really, you know, power intensive, we're going to have to switch over to new power source. And the resource miners are power intensive. And I think some of the advanced rocketry machines are power intensive. This is power intensive. These are pretty power intensive. And we're going to be getting into these real soon too, because I've come up with a solution to be able to get tons of passive mobs very easily. So we're going to do that. And yeah, also I should show you this, the T-Rex. T-Rex part. T-Rex, what is it? T-Rex with a 3. TR3X 1000 part. You can make the egg with a regular egg. So we're going to have to get chicken. We already have a chicken actually. And 8 of those. And you can make the egg and you can grow one. Then you smelt it in a furnace to weld together. Then you're going to make the saddle. So you're going to need 16 before you even get one. But once you do, you can pretty easily. What is that? I just saw a cool hoe. I was wondering if it has good durability. Ah. No. Okay, forget that. Anyway. I was like, oh, high durability. Nope. Anything else we're going to do today? I mean, the only thing I really have left to do right at the second is a whole bunch of this. Is that any glass? Block glass, yes. I think I made a whole bunch of quite clear, thinking that's what I was going to need. But that is pretty much all I have left to do. But I need to wait until this is done. Once this is done, I mean, I can hook up the inventory panel, move this wherever I want. You can break these blocks to hold their items, and I'm going to move it up to the higher floor there. And that's where we're going to set that up. But yeah, I just need to make a whole lot of greenhouse glass, and then get it set up here. Get our farms properly going. They'll start growing fast. And then we need to make some immersive engineering machines. So, and that's probably what we're going to get on to in the next episode. So I'm going to leave this here. So, as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated. I want everyone, as always, to have a good one. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later.